Alright, hey everyone, it's me, Steven, and today, you can kind of see that I'm playing, well, this is Minecraft again, and it's actually an older version of Minecraft. We're playing on Minecraft release 1.2.5. I also have the Sphax Pure BD Craft texture pack turned on. This is back when resource packs did not exist yet. They were just texture packs. And I also got the I got the Optifine mod working for this, so I was able to find the old the Optifine mod for Minecraft 1.2.5, and I was able to get it to work. But yeah, so this is just me. I'm playing I'm playing on hardcore mode on a on an older version of the game. So yeah, which for people that have seen my Minecraft videos on my channel, I primarily play older versions of the game anyways. Look at my Minecraft alpha playthrough that then went into my Minecraft beta playthrough and then was rebooted with my Minecraft Origins Let's Play, and then look at my Minecraft Classic Hardcore Let's Play. Those were all on older versions of Minecraft, with the alpha playthrough being on alpha 1.2.6, and then eventually becoming the beta playthrough where I was playing through different versions, or some of the Minecraft beta versions. I think we did eventually get to Minecraft beta 1.3, but not much further than that. And then I rebooted that whole thing with Minecraft Origins, which Minecraft Origins was I started on alpha, on like an older version of alpha, and I basically just kept moving the versions up through alpha, and I think we did eventually get to beta on Minecraft Origins, and then I just eventually stopped playing it for some reason. And then my classic hardcore playthrough was on Minecraft release 1.0, which was the first version of Minecraft to have hardcore mode. Now what's interesting here is on Minecraft release 1.2.5, so this is the last version of the game where single player did not have a chat. There were no single player commands built into the game. There was no chat in single player. And the way that it changed in Minecraft release 1.3 is in release 1.3 they added a new feature. They added a couple new features for single player worlds. One of them was the ability for you to have an in-game chat on a single player world, so you could just type in chat messages. And the reason for this is because it gave you the ability to use commands. So you were able to now use commands, like commands that you would use on servers in a single player world. And the other feature in single player it did was it allowed you to create it allowed you to open up your single player world to a LAN. A LAN meaning anyone else that's connected to the same network as you. So basically the same internet connection, the same internet as you. So like they're on the same Wi-Fi network as you, or they are using Ethernet to connect to the same router as you, and it basically lets them join your single player world. That is what opening to LAN. That's what it is that's what it means to be opening, to have your world open to LAN. So yeah, it's pretty cool. But yeah, so there's that. So the world, yeah, your world could be open to LAN. However, the way that they accomplish this is that basically anytime that you would create a single player world or load into a single player world, what the game would actually do is it would create a server that was basically hosted. It would create a server that was hosted, on your game client. So your game client would also essentially be hosting a server. and it was basically just a server that no one else could join unless you open it to LAN. So now in Minecraft, when you are in a single player world, the single player world itself is actually a server. It's basically it's a server that only you can join unless you open it to LAN. Then other people connected to the same network as you can also join. That's how the open to LAN works. So there's of course there's pluses and minuses. Like you can open your world to a LAN. So like if you have a friend or family member in the house that also owns Minecraft Java Edition, they can join you on your single player world, and you guys don't have to go through the process of getting a Minecraft realm or setting up your own server for just you guys to play on, if you always plan to play essentially in the same house or the same building as each other. The downside is that it made it where single player worlds are now a lot more laggy than they used to be. The way the mobs act on servers versus the way they act in single player on older versions of Minecraft is pretty different, and on newer versions of Minecraft the mobs are more laggy. They're a lot more laggy, which can definitely be problematic, at least if you ask me. There must be a dungeon nearby for there to be that many spiders. I actually want to get the seed. I need to get the seed to this world. Because I have no idea how to get the world... I mean, I don't know how to get the world seed to this. I suppose there's a way I could find out the seed, but that's not the point. Okay, so there's sheep, which is fine. However, I don't really want to... I want to, like, try to not sleep, because one of the things that makes hardcore... I need to stop saying so much, but what makes hardcore, like, less challenging is the fact that you can make a bed and then sleep to skip the night anytime something gets a little too scary. And yeah, okay, there's cows. I need food. So you're literally just able to easily escape monsters really easily. So that's a big that's basically a part of hardcore that isn't very challenging. Because the thing with hardcore is the only rules of hardcore is you just can't die, which I'm about to do. So really quickly, and that's the thing. Before release 1.11, the hunger system was broken in Minecraft, so your hunger would just goes down super quickly. Like, it just goes down really, really fast. So, like, when they added the hunger system into the game in beta 1.8, they did not do a good job with controlling the hunger. Because before, if you just didn't take damage, you didn't have to eat. I'm trying to think if I actually want... I mean, if I may end up making a base, I'm probably gonna want to... Like, if I make a base... Let's say, yeah, if I'm gonna make a base, I'll probably want a bed for aesthetics, if I'm not gonna use one for sleeping. Actually, no, yeah, then this is hardcore. We're gonna need all the armor we can get. And I thought that, you know, since I was doing this, I might as well make the old version make this look a little bit different, and that's why I decided to get, to put on a texture pack, which for pure BDcraft, the way to get this texture pack even working, you have to you actually have to use Optifine or MC Patcher just to get it to work. And trying to get this to work with the Betacraft launcher is kind of a pain in the rear. I think I'm gonna go into the cave just because it's getting dark. I don't have a lot of food on me. I only have a few steak, but I mean steak replenishes a lot of health or a lot of hunger, so I think I'll be okay for now. Let's just go back and find, yeah, the caves are over here, right? Yeah, there's one right here. Oh yeah, and this is before ores dropped XP when you mine them, so the only way to actually get XP is from grinding mobs. There's iron already. This also could just be a, yeah, it's just, okay, yeah, this is just a dead end. But I'll take the iron. But I want to go and run and find another cave, which could definitely be very dangerous. So we need to be very careful when running about. Okay. So trying to think about where I was at when I spawned in. Because that's where I found the cows. I think it was over here. No, it's a spider. Okay, this is probably not where I was. Definitely not where I was, but not a bad area just to light up a little bit. There seems to be some caves. Let's take a look at them. I mean, why not? Oh yeah, no, this is where I was before. Yeah. Just gonna light up the area so I can see better and so that mobs don't just start spawning out of nowhere. I'm gonna be safer when I get more underground, because then I'm less out in the open. But I mean, I'm getting a good amount of iron just here on the surface. Okay. Just one iron, okay. Just lighten up the area. I don't need to get that coal right now, I can get that later. Besides, yeah, look, there's more coal around me that I found. Okay. And look at this, I mean, this quickly, I'm pretty much, this is actually a pretty good seed. I'm already gonna have enough iron to make a full, I mean, pretty soon I'll have enough iron to make a full set of iron armor. And I barely begun mining. Like, I'm still, like, just really close to the surface. Yeah, this is a really good world seed for this version of the game. Yeah, wow. There's just a lot. So I think what I'll do is I'm gonna start smelting this iron, because I gotta think to myself, I gotta do the math real quick. So you take 5, 8, 7, 4. Alright, so we have enough right now. So with all this, I could make an iron pickaxe and a full set of iron armor. I just don't like the sound. There has to be a dungeon above me, below me, somewhere right there, around there. I think I might want to. Yep. Run up. Did not want to run that way. Oh shit, there's a creeper. Nope. Not near me. These things go off way too easy sometimes. That dungeon has to be in. Huh. See, the spiders confuse me. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, 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 no. That's just what happened. This is what happens to you. So, okay. So I think here I'm gonna start smelting the iron. I should probably use this pickaxe until it breaks. Yeah, there has to be a dungeon here. There is no way that there is not a dungeon here, and I definitely don't want to break the mob spawner, because it'll do good for me. Ain't no way. Come on, man. Bruh. Okay. So, I think... Yeah, okay. So this actually is probably connected to a dungeon, which is probably then connected to that to the other part of the cave, the cave down there that I was in. I'm at least assuming that that's how that works. Alright, so what I'm gonna do is place a crafting table here. We'll go ahead and make an iron chest plate for now. We're definitely gonna keep that going for a little bit. We're gonna wanna eat. I'll be okay with a stone sword for now. I just need to be really careful. Yeah, it has to be somewhere over there, right? It has, like, this dungeon has to be really close by, There's no way that that is just a bunch of that's just a bunch of spiders that just conveniently all spawn next to each other. There's just no way. Yeah, what the hell? I mean, I need to be careful if I take these on. I don't think it's cave spiders, because those, I'm pretty sure that the cave spider spawners, they're only near mine shafts, and I think I'm too close up to the surface for mine shafts, or to even for cave spiders to spawn. Granted, I could probably really quickly get deep enough to where they would start spawning, but right now where I'm at, I don't think there's cave spiders that spawn, because that's another thing, is that, I mean, that's of course the other spider spawner, or the cave spider ones, but those ones have like a crap load of cobwebs near them, and so you end up with a bunch of cobwebs, amongst other things, of course. Wow, holy shit, there's a lot of iron. Dude, I'm gonna literally have like 5 sets of backup iron tools. Wow. I do not remember iron being this common. It has to just be a really good world seed. I had to have gotten lucky for this. Alright, well, we need to... Alright, let's get more coal, so that we can actually make more torches, because fresh out of torches, fresh out of coal, and I don't want to be in the dark, because I ain't gonna see as well. I will say though, it's a shame that there was never a hardcore mode in older versions of Minecraft, like in beta, like in the beta versions where you didn't have a hunger bar and you couldn't sprint, as well as also in like before beta 1.3, so like alpha, it's like the alpha versions where you weren't able to make a bed to sleep past the day. And even then, the original purpose of a bed in Minecraft, while yes you can, while it lets you skip the night, its primary purpose was for you to reset your spawn point. Because the problem that some people would have is that they would not want to venture too far away from their base, or from spawn. At least they wouldn't want to build a base far from spawn, because they would get worried that if they die, they won't be able to find their way back, especially if they die at night. Though generally speaking, it's pretty. I mean, if you get geared up, what the fuck? Yeah, and of course, yeah, difficulty's on hard, so that means that mobs can also spawn with wearing armor. I think that skeleton was wearing a leather cap. Or leather helmet, sorry, that's what it's called in this one. Yeah, or no, it is a leather cap, okay. At one point, it was called a leather helmet. But yeah, the original purpose was to reset your spawn. That's actually what Crying Obsidian was going to be for. Crying Obsidian was supposed to be a block that would let you reset the spawn point for your character, or for the player. that was the purpose of it. Because, you know, because the issue with always going back to spawn when you die is it can discourage some players from exploring the world. Because, I mean, you look at games like, for example, World of Warcraft. When you look at that game, when your character dies, it's not as if you go all the way back to where your character started from. You go to the game has graveyards. Like, the game has graveyards, and you basically just go back to the nearest graveyard. So, you basically just have a ghost that goes to the nearest graveyard. And then once that's all over, there, boom. And like, when all that, then you, I don't know, I keep stuttering, but, you go and you go find your character, or you find your corpse, and then you revive yourself. What it does, because the thing is, it doesn't discourage players from going too far, because they have, now it's a different game, because that's an MMORPG, and like that's an MMORPG, and Minecraft is an open world sandbox game. And Minecraft, in a lot of ways, I mean, and also World of Warcraft is very much has always been initially designed to be a multiplayer game, because it is. Minecraft, while has multiplayer and is very good and has a very good multiplayer, like a very strong multiplayer support. Oh my gosh, that Enderman's freaky. Just hearing the teleport sound like that. Minecraft is, you know, a single player game first. I have to be careful, like, where I put my eyes at, just because I can hear the Endermen, so I don't know where they're at. And I don't want to accidentally look at it in the eyes. I know I'm protected now, but, I mean, I'm not taking on an Enderman with a stone sword. Speaking of which, let's make ourselves an iron sword. Let's actually take this a step further. Let's make an iron shovel. And let's get some more sticks going. And let's make ourselves an iron axe. Let's also... Oh, ooh, shit. Look at that. Damn. Let's make a chest. For things that we find down here. And for this chest, we're putting in the stone tools that we don't need. I'll also put in the cap. And the wool. Make another iron pickaxe. Ours is about to wear out. So now I am much more ready for fighting. It's actually a thing that might surprise some people is that when I play this game, I actually like fighting the mobs. Believe it or not, I know some people, they only do it because it's what you have to do to like survive. They just want to they want to just gather resources and build. I actually like fighting the mobs, which is a problem when you're playing on hardcore because you generally want to avoid them as much as humanly possible. Oh my gosh. There you all are. Is it just two of you guys the whole time? Ain't no way. There has to be a spawner up here. There is. I knew it. So I'm gonna do that. That's gonna stop you all from spawning, and we're gonna loot this. So we got bread. I'm gonna keep some of this stuff here for now. So the cocoa beans I'll keep, the bucket I'll keep, and the gunpowder I'll keep. I'm just gonna keep it there to preserve inventory space. I just now mentally know this stuff's here. Yeah, okay. It's not a very good dungeon, but I mean, it's also really close to the surface. I can definitely tell it's raining outside. It's probably daytime though by now. Yeah, it has to be. Let's it's turning day. Think. It's dark because it's raining. Yeah. It's like, don't get me wrong. It's just now turning day. Yeah, I think it's like just now turning day, right? Because there's still mobs. There's still mobs. And while it's raining, the mobs won't die from the sun. Like the skeletons and zombies won't. Nope. Or no, no, hold on a minute. I think it's actually just 2 day cycles. Yeah, no, I think I just went through another day cycle. I was underground for so long. That it basically just turned nighttime again. Oh, no, no. The thing is, I want to kill it now. And that's why. So, yep, no, the Enderman ain't gonna be happy, okay? Yeah, I'm sorry, Enderman. You're just not gonna be happy with all that. With all that going on. Nope, 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 nope. 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 Yep, we can make a bow now. Okay. It'd be cool. Honestly, I always thought in Minecraft it would have been cool if like in Terraria, you could make different kinds of bows. Because in Terraria, you have like a wooden bow, and then you have like an iron bow. And the iron bow is like a higher tier. Seriously though, when it becomes day again, I mean, once again, I can just make a bed, sleep till day, but I need to actually get out. I need to actually get food going. Because I mean, hunger's gonna be a big issue. This Enderman is just always so close by. Wait, where is he? That's a zombie, I think. No, that's iron. Or gold. It's something. Well, we have rotten flesh. I mean, we can use that as food, though that comes with its own problems. Because it's just gonna make me more hungry. Yeah, it's giving me hunger. But, I mean, while it's giving me hunger, I could probably just stand still. And I'll be okay. And it'll let me replenish my health. Yeah, my hunger's starting to go down. Yeah, but now I have none, so... I mean, zombie flesh meat can do I mean, it would have been cool if in the vanilla game there was a way that you could bake it where you could eat zombie flesh without getting the hunger effect. I always found the fact that it makes you more hungry really weird. If anything, I figured it would just poison you. Because everyone's like, oh, it's poisonous. No, it's not. It just gives you hunger. It just makes you want to eat more food. Which, in my opinion, doesn't make a lot of sense. To me, zombie flesh should just poison you. It should do what happens when you eat a spider eye, which is where you just get poisoned. And even then, I think that all the foods in the game, like, should have a way to eat them. Like pufferfish. I'm pretty sure in real life there is a way to eat pufferfish, but it has to be prepared a very certain way, otherwise it's insanely deadly. So what if in Minecraft there was a way that you could cook it, and then it was edible, and not poisonous? I mean, it'd be pretty cool in my opinion. Or like you could cook spider eyes. And I mean, like, hell, there's fermented spider eye as an item which you use to make potions with. I mean, what if and the thing is, fermentation is a process where like something gets alcohol in it. So if I mean, like when you ferment grapes and they become fermented grapes, and then fermented grapes is what's used in wine. Wine is literally fermented grape juice. That's how it gets the alcohol. Beer is fermented yeast is fermented yeast in a liquid form. And I think like vodka is fermented corn in a liquid form. So I mean, you're basically taking foods and fermenting them. That's literally how you get all these alcoholic products. So fermented spider eye. It's a spider, it's a spider eye with alcohol in it. Why not make that like edible or something in the game? Rotten flesh. Why not make it where there's a way to make rotten flesh edible? And there is a mod that did that, like for example the Mr. Crayfish furniture mod, which was more about adding like furniture and decorations to the game. It did have like a cooker in it, where you or like an oven, and you were actually able to what you were actually able to do is it also had like a fridge and a freezer, and in the freezer you could actually put like rotten flesh in it, and then it would turn it into just regular flesh. Holy shit, that looks really scary for a second. And then once it did that, and like once it did all that, once you like took it, oh shit. I know, I should just let this thing go. But like once you took it, like you turned it into flesh, and so it basically made it where it removed the hunger effects that it gives you when you eat it, and you could cook it into like a furnace, and it would make like cooked flesh, which would actually like replenish a decent amount of your hunger. So I mean, to me that was always cool. So I don't understand why they couldn't. Why like that could never have been in the vanilla game. Maybe a different process in the vanilla game, but just something. Oh, no. Nope. Nope. Alright, so it's daytime, so what that means is that when I come up here to the surface, I need to build a house. Maybe not a house, but, you know, get more food. So that I don't die of starvation. Well, it looks like I traveled to a whole new biome. Oh no, it's the same area. Well, anyways, I think... Yeah, it is, because that's my area. So I think I'm going to leave this video off here for now. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like on it. If that's one of the first videos that you see by me, please do consider subscribing to my channel. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye, and take care.